Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 1160 at the 3+ Minutes of Plains Challenge. And as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts in my mind this morning. Over the last few days, I've been listening to this podcast called The School of Greatness by Lewis Howes. And his guest on this particular episode is Dr. Lisa Miller. And Dr. Lisa Miller talks about how, what does she say? Our bodies, something within us, needs spirituality to get us to the places that we're supposed to go. She talked about how we can find ourselves in our weakest places, depressed, struggling, things of the sort. And in that, sometimes we need that rock bottom thing to get us where we need to go, which is the spiritual space that we are all searching for. And that's, she says each and every one of us does. I don't know specifics, but I will tell you that for me, that was exactly my journey. As I hit my lowest point, got to depression. Actually, it's a statement that Jim Carrey talks about, that depression is a deep rest. And within that deep rest is where you'll find the solutions for all your problems if you go in the direction that strengthens you. And I know that was me. And for me, that was finding God, who started to work on me in this incredible way. I was watching the movie Doctor Strange yesterday, and I was looking at his story, and I actually love that story. Even though he wasn't my favorite superhero, but something that I loved about him was how he was broken down. He was humbled by his injury. He was in this low place, and then he went searching. His faith was going to Kathmandu and finding spirituality in a deeper level. And then in that place, he found him. He found his firm foundation. He found that he was much more than he was allowing himself to be, because he was sitting in his failures and understanding that this rock bottom moment, this accident, this thing that broke down his body was the thing that led him to be the greatest superhero he could be. It was a lesson that I had to learn. I've always kind of been a confident person, but I think in a lot of ways it was built on a weak foundation. And being broken down and being humbled allowed me to look at myself in a different way. Started to look at my flaws and understanding that maybe within my flaws, I can find my greatest strengths. And so I go through failures daily, but I don't let them beat me up like I used to. I'm actually grateful for them. And even days like these where I'm not my strongest, because I've been struggling with certain things in my life mentally, I know what comes from it. And so I'm grateful for it. Anyway, that's my thoughts for today. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.